Test. I think we have it working now. Alright. Oh. You hear my dumbass voice.
Hold on.
Alright. We're still paused.
Yep, we're just waiting. We're getting a reconnect. Alright, while we're waiting, is the stream up and running?
Yeah, but it's a 2-minute delay.
Alright, so let's introduce the teams. For the University of West England,
Do both
we have
for me?
their captain,
I'm
Dale
updating.
NZ. Then we have, and he's playing the Shadow Shaman. Playing the Luna, we have Dense Macabre. Playing the Keeper of the Light, we have the Shermanator. Playing Bristleback, we have HD Electro. And midding, presumably, for Viper is Bulko 18.
We shall see, the
Then
synthesis.
we'll change this later, who is the University of Kent. We have Captain Scumgummy playing Venomancer. We have Jailu playing Darkseer. Recoil playing Spectre. Noob playing Death Prophet. And James Bond piloting the Earthshaker. And we're going to have a little pause while we wait to see where everyone's going to go in lanes.
Yep.
I'm going to reiterate, we don't know the players. We don't know how good they are. We do know that they're going to draw on the map, but we'll just wait and see.
I mean, I'm having connection issues. It says warning connection problem. This is for Dota, though.
And,
Oh, let me reconnect.
Go
It's fine.
Tycho.
Yeah, this is great.
I would point out the maturity of these players, not the greatest. They are university students. So far, all we've got is crude graffiti drawn on them.
I think Steam's just taking a massive dump on everything.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people are having Steam problems. We're still got a pause going. We are going to resume without Tycho, if we have to. Although, wait a second, aren't you piloting the Steam stream? So, yeah.
Alright.
Tycho, you there? Yeah, Jake, just wait.
Am I in? Am I in game? Yeah, alright,
No.
straight.
Alright, so
I can't find my mouse, hold on. Ooh, can't see my
Right.
mouse, that's cool.
we are. Look, don't forget. I think you're piloting the stream, so
Yeah.
everyone needs to be able to see the action.
I know. Got my
looks like
mouse,
they're
we're
ready.
good.
You good?
Yep, we're good.
So I've introduced the team, so let's see where everyone goes. Let's have a look at item builds as well while we're doing this. Let's have a look.
We might see Midas from Spectre. I mean, I figure it'd be pretty standard. This does look like a support Veno. Same thing with the support Earthshaker. It might be a
Yep.
tri-lane top.
It looks like a tri-lane top.
We're gonna have the Death Prophet
like
mid
Tri-lane bottom as well.
versus Viper. I'd give the edge in Viper here in just terms of harassment. But we're gonna have to see. At least that's, Viper bots, man. Can't fuck with them.
I got to agree with you in terms of harassment because there's no cooldown, but he doesn't take poison attack first. He goes for his nether toxin for the passive, and that early bat damage is actually really high. 100 damage, magical nuke.
It'll help him with those 1 HP creeps.
Yeah.
Those creeps you try to last hit in 1 HP.
The advantage to it is because of its huge radius, you get to harass creeps and harass heroes and lots hit.
Luna went stats, pretty much all stats.
Death
You could
Prophet
still go
checking
Midas
on
after
orders.
stats.
And Death Prophet
Just-
actually gets to pick up a DD rune straight away, which is going to mean that Death Prophet
Oh,
has
yeah,
way
yeah.
more damage.
So we're gonna
Viper,
start
of
out
course,
watching
gets
this
a lot, which she does.
this whole middle fight. No creep block from the Death Prophet because she got the rune. But
Yep.
we'll see how this
Just
works.
for that, it's going to be much harder for her to last hit. Did she take stats first? I think Death Prophet went a stats
Yep,
first build,
she did.
which is interesting.
She kind of needs it.
Well, it does mean she's hitting for 106 with the DD here, which is more than twice the Viper.
Mm-hmm.
And she's getting easy denies and easy last hits because of that. So let's look at top lane because
Top
there's
lane-
not going to be that much action. In
This
the
is a dual off lane. They're doing a 2-1-2 versus defensive tri lane. Now the these supports are going to be starved for experience, I think, unless they start pulling. They're just sort of hanging around.
So Bristleback is spamming his quill spray, which you would expect, but he
Mhm.
has no mana anymore. This is
He'll
going to
have
stop
he gets a he just wants to zone them out. He wants to get the few last hits.
There's
Oh
Keeper of the Light. Okay, so
yeah,
I see what they're planning. It's just going to be Keeper of the Light, giving him endless quill sprays.
but
and he's
I don't
just
think he
gonna
planned
spawn
out the
out
build. He's
another
still gonna get a
Spectre.
Bassi ring, I guess, which is good for the armor, but he doesn't need the mana regen with a Coddle there.
Well, yeah, no, he doesn't need the mana regen. It was starting item. It could be. It's highly unlikely to be a Ring of Aquila. Could be Vlad's at some point. We'll have to wait and see. People do like to build Bristleback as a tanky hero. Meanwhile, in bot, we've got Shadow Shaman and Luna taking damage off an Iron Shell.
Yeah, typical, pretty standard.
Shadow Shaman's trying to zone out the Darkseer, who's level
Now
3.
Darkseer could just go ahead and
Bristle-
just stick an Iron Shell,
in big trouble, and his first blood.
and I missed
He
it.
got trapped behind the fissure. Don't worry about it. Basically, he got trapped behind a fissure with all three of them, and it came out with a Gale and Spectre's Spectral Dagger,
Yep.
and they just knocked him down.
And the thing is, they'll be able to keep doing this. They have wands, smartly enough. They'll have enough mana to keep initiating when they're sick of his.
Well, you think they have one, but it's only Earthshaker who brought one to lane, and here comes Bristleback again.
Yep. Oh, and here we go. See, they can just.
There's another Gale, and it's
They're
gonna
just
be a
gonna.
dead
Okay.
There's 2 quick deaths on Bristleback, and this is just feeding the experience to the tri-lane, which was
Yes.
going to be...
All they had to do was not die, and then supports would be starved.
Viper gets a regen rune.
Caudle did not go with the early illuminate points.
No, he actually is interesting and not ideal, probably. Generally, you go chakra into illuminate rather than mana
Yeah.
leak, but I think seeing how low Spectre is on mana, he picked up...
Yeah, for the early
mana
stun,
leak
but
in an attempt to...
I just don't think they can get a kill. Between the slow on Venomancer and the fissure, it's just there's too many ways to save Spectre.
I think, though, the mana leak there is to prevent Spectral Daggers, to prevent
Harass?
Spectre from fleeing
Yeah.
away. No, it's
Oh, just from more escaping. But that's just one of her escapes. Now she still has the fissure to fall behind, literally.
Okay, so both heroes in the mid have gone for a bottle, which is pretty standard. But look at the
I
amount
don't-
of harass.
Does Viper need a bottle? I don't think he does. I
No,
mean,
but I think he wants the regen, and okay,
yeah.
so that's what I'm talking about. I still think
Oh, someone might die here.
die here.
Yep,
Yep, absolute no.
just overextending.
Cannot stand next
And
to
Bristleback
that
just died again.
is
Another fissure wall.
especially with Witchcraft, which is the passive bonus to all your skills. Although I don't think it actually buffs Crypt Swarm. Yep, it doesn't actually buff. It reduces the cooldown. Yep. So has Bristleback abandoned the lane? No, Bristleback's coming back. He is now actually tied for experience with the tri-lane, and here's Earthshaker looking for a big fissure again.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Luna happily leveling up. Still behind Darkseer, who looks like he's going Soul Ring first, which again is pretty standard. He just wants the sustainability, lots of mana, so he can spam out his Iron Shell. From a
I wouldn't surprise to be seeing him going into the jungle and just iron shelling creeps, especially the easy camp. They're not gonna pull it, but it's just an extra source of income for him. And it'll let the lane push up for him if he wants to get last hit safer or anything like that. I'm not exactly. I don't think they should have the Shadow Shaman here. I don't think there's any real threat.
He isn't actually going to do much.
Yeah.
The odds of Darkseer killing Luna early are really
low.
I mean, and they're going to be hard pressed to get a kill with that surge, that boost away.
They're playing safe with the experience. This way, their supports get shared experience if they don't feed top. That is.
Yeah, but Keeper of the Light hasn't died, so he's going to be doing fine. But again, this Bristleback is behind on levels compared to the Earthshaker because he's died. And Earthshaker's sitting there, just getting maybe Big Fisher.
There it is. That's another dead bristle.
Knocked off again, and that is another dead Bristleback. And that's 0 for 5 going the way at UWE. Not UWE, University of Kent.
Yeah, your university you
Haste rune,
graduated from.
Death Prophets. She's going to look for... Yep, she's going to try and kill her.
Oh, he's dead.
again.
She's gonna dive that so hard. Or not. She doesn't have the mana.
No. doesn't have the mana. I would have expected her. She's rebottling. She might go back in. Still got the haste rune. One more hit. Yeah, and that's going to be a... I don't know why, but they thought they could get killed. Meanwhile, there might be a death to tower. No, he aggroes the tower, and Shaky gets away with 40 life.
Yep, he's back to base. We have an Invis rune on the Death Prophet.
Invis rune. You can make big plays with an Invis rune as Death Prophet.
And that's what she's going to do.
And you pick up. But no, she's actually just going to walk in Invis.
Do you think they can get a kill here?
But I don't think she's even needed.
No. She can kill the Luna. Oh, she whiffed! She whiffed!
She might get the kill.
Yeah, she still got the kill. She's going for the double. There's no mana on Shadow Shaman. Actually, there is enough. Why doesn't he hex? Why doesn't he hex? Oh.
The double kill. She doesn't take enough damage off the tower. She gets to walk
Yeah.
away, and that's nice for her.
I thought Shadow Shaman didn't have mana, but he did.
Finally, kills for UWE. And I think they did need to shut down the Darkseer because he was getting solo farm down at bot, and he can be really annoying when you want a team fight.
He gets really tanky really quick once he has a mech.
So Bristleback is now Keeper has rotated away to give him some of the free farm, well, solo.
Yeah, he's still level
experience. It's not
4.
really free farm up in top. And the supports have done the same. Earthshaker's actually coming back because another Fisher is another kill. That's how they look at it. But Venom has rotated and is now helping Darkseer and bot. So Keeper and Shadow Shaman both coming back.
See, if they had gone offensive tri-lane, I think the Darkseer is actually pretty fine.
No place
But I mean, between the Veno and the Darkseer, they can get some stuff going. Oof. Nope, he's dead.
Immediately gets.
You have to respect the Shadow Shaman.
As he cast the Surge, Shadow Shaman was there to shackle, and that was that.
But the levels... Ooh, we got a little fight. Middle.
Way behind.
Viper gets ulted.
Another kill. Again, I think it's the rune control. She has regen rune, and
Yeah.
when her ulti ends, she actually gains back a lot of the life.
She did max out her Witchcraft first, which gives her an extra 20% movement speed. It gives her more rune control. She's not the best at it, obviously. She has no blink, but the movement speed always hurts. And she takes free tower, free kill.
And she's gonna rotate top here, I think, immediately, looking for a gank on Bristleback.
Yep, she can just dive the tower. Or she just she's buying her.
Okay.
She's going Bloodstone.
I don't
maybe?
think it's a Vanguard. It could be, but it's more likely to be a Bloodstone.
Speaking of Vanguard, Spectre picks up her Vanguard 9 minutes. It's relevant.
Yep.
There's a silence. There's
damage. Are they gonna? Yeah, I think they've got this here.
Maybe if there should be a TP. No TPs.
No TPs, no rotations, no response by the team. Meanwhile,
Luna is level 6. She could have come in and ulted. She might have died for it.
Not carrying a TP.
But I think at this point, you need to make plays here.
And finding light on the creeps misses the Venomancer, who's also level 6.
Yeah, levels are
solo laning now in bot with Darkseer having rotated. Darkseer's now entered the jungle. He's just got his Iron Shell up. I think he's rotating to top lane. But we'll see. No, he is actually jungling.
We have a rotation from Death Prophet coming bottom. We're going to have a 2-on-3. Actually, a 3-on-3. Spectre's going to come in. Darkseer TP's in. They're going in. Luna ult. Oh, it doesn't hit Spectre at all. Spectre's going to get out really low. Everyone's really low. There goes Viper. Viper's going to go down.
Yep. This is looking really good for the University of Kent. Let's have a look at the gold.
They're going to push this tower, I think.
It's 5,000 gold deficit.
Yes,
yeah. It's only 10 minutes into the game, and it's 5,000 experience as well. I don't want to use the word stomp, but it doesn't look like it's going well for UWE. And look at Death Prophet, she's coming down behind him. No, her ulti's ending. He's probably getting away.
Here, finally a TP.
Think better of it. And here comes Shadow Shaman, and they've spotted out the haste rune. I'm gonna say there's a little bit of a lack of warding coming out of.
I see 2 wards for
There's 2 wards.
Yeah. And then the one for Dire.
There's 2 wards at bot and 1 ward at top, and the wards are going to expire, and we're going to see whether they pick up new wards here. Darkseer is now jungling both hard camps. They did change the position of the jungle a little on both sides. Death Prophet picks up Shadow Shaman.
They want this tower.
Bristleback runs away from Spectre. Bristleback now level 6. He's got his warpath up. He can spam a little bit more.
Earthshaker goes in.
Through the light.
Combos Coddle.
As well. Yeah, she's trapped in here.
She has no ult. Oh, yep, guaranteed.
Shaker also gets to walk away with 100, less than 100 life.
Death Prophet could wand and use her ult if they really want this tower. Like they could get it.
Oh, they're getting this tower anyway.
Yeah, either way.
They nuke down this wave, you see.
Yeah.
They're gonna nuke this wave right now. Here's
Spectre
the
and Darkseer get a kill. The purple duo over here.
Spectre dived almost exactly about halfway between the tier 1 and the tier 2 in top lane to get that kill. Iron Shell making a huge difference. Spectral Dagger slowing
the
down
Vanguard too. This early.
Yeah. And they lost the bot tower. And they're going to lose. I think they're about to lose. Radiant's about to lose the last of their tier 1s. Don't think they can hold it. I don't think they're even going to try this. I think they're abandoning that lane. Nope, we get a TP in from Bristleback.
Yeah, I don't understand. He can't just come in by himself.
Yeah, no. If there's a surge can
he hasn't finished his Bassi ring. He doesn't have boots. Just
Death Prophet's picking up invisibility. And it was actually Vanguard, so she wants to be tanky.
Okay. So 2 on the Vanguard hype train.
Behind Bristleback. Spectre should dive.
As much as I don't like Vanguard, I imagine it's pretty good for all this tower diving. She's just gonna wait. She's gonna wait. They're gonna force him back behind tower, and she's gonna pounce.
Yeah. She's just gonna drop ulti silence, and it's gonna be a kill, and then she's gonna get the tower as well.
They need to creep wave up.
About just under half amount of time on it. I wonder if they can force a rotation and get a kill on both heroes. Here comes. Yup. There's the Fisher. No, she's not gonna ult. She doesn't need it. They're just gonna get the kill. Spectre, huge damage because of that Desolate.
And there goes the tower.
She actually maxed out.
Meanwhile, bottom. They're still farming. I don't think the support shouldn't be there anymore. Luna should have a TP and the rest should be rotating to help.
Yep.
They need to set up kills with Viper.
And Spectre goes bot to contest the Luna's farm anyway. And Spectre is level 9 to Luna's level 8.
I don't think she needs to. She could have rotated mid and just reality rift in if she needed.
And Spectre also has very close to defusal here. She's just the recipe short for defusal.
We have a full. We have a 3-man rotation. We have a smoke coming. Bottom.
Oh, it is a smoke. Yeah.
Yep.
Smoke coming out of University of Kent here.
They do have a ward down, but they're not gonna. It's too late.
Yep, no. Okay, they're gonna see it all.
The smokes pop. There's a reality. Death Prophet ult. Coddle gets melted. Wards come out. Yep.
But he's dying.
Luna TP's out.
Gonna farm up the snakes here. And they pick off 2.
We have a 2-man rotation from. What are they? I don't even know what they can do right now.
No, they're gonna retreat. Viper still doesn't have treads. He's bought them now.
Yeah.
But he hasn't picked them up, and he's 1 for 4.
They've been zoned out from their own side shop.
Level, actually, just yeah.
Ken's coming in. They're just gonna drive.
We'll change this later. Bristleback really is the problem here because he was played as their carry and he fed those 2 early kills and make it another one. He's stuck down there on level 7. He's actually below the 2 supports for University of West England. Not University of West Anglia, that's a different university. We could see an eclipse here, but it's only a level 1 eclipse. So
it's not going to do anything. There it is. She does get a kill, but she gets ulted. They're close enough to their fountain they can just run back. That Coddle's dead. That Gale slows too much.
1 experience, 1 HP.
She will not die from Veno ult unless another dot's been applied to her from the poison sting.
Yep.
This is why you want as many wards down as possible before using your ult. Or at least after you use it, start putting them down. Use your Gale.
they're going to take this tier 2 here, and then I'm expecting a rotation, or perhaps even a Roche. Let's see what...
Well, they can get this kill. This Viper's overextended. They know he's there. No, they're backing out.
Yep. This is a 16-minute Blink Dagger on Earthshaker as a support, which is pretty
Envision.
good.
They're heading straight into Roche.
This is after Arcane Boots. It is going to be a Roche. Yep.
We're gonna see an early Scythe from Death Prophet. She's already got 2 pieces of it. Just needs a recipe now. She should have. I don't remember the price of the recipe, but she'll be awfully close after Roche.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look.
We have a push coming mid from Radiant. They can't react. I don't know if they knew, but nothing they can do. They're rotating to contest this, which isn't a good idea. This Coddle's dead.
That was a mistake. No. Although they might pick
James
up
Bond is. Ooh, James Bond got low. Ooh.
The Echo Slam.
There we go. There's the ult.
Could be. Yeah, this looks like 3 or 4 dead. Luna's
Yeah, that's 4 dead.
Away immediately. Yeah, this is going really well for the University of Kent, which I am not. I'm totally not biased at all. Don't have to be.
And they're calling GG.
We're calling it GG. That is the team captain calling the GG. It's going to be over right here, right now.
Sorry for a feed. And yep, that's where their problems came from, was the offlane.
Yeah, because it meant they just didn't have the carry. With Bristleback out so early, you know, he never recovered. Never recovered. He was always behind their supports. He's the lowest experience, probably the lowest net worth of any hero in the game.
Actually, that's a good... Which button's net worth? Net worth was actually Earthshaker with 800. Followed up by... Is that a glitch?
No,
800?
no, it's because
No, yeah, it's because, yeah.
It was Bristleback was the lowest. Alright. So, I want to do you want to grab the team captain? Can we get him on the chat? Get a post-match interview with the University of Kent captain.
We'd have to get their Skype stuff.
Or we can just call it quits here, really. I mean, there's not much to say about that match, I think.
Yeah, there's no real questions to be asked. It all happened in Radiant offlane. It all failed. It all.
It was a really nice idea, though. I like the Keeper of the Light paired with the Bristleback. Just allows him to spam quills early.
Yeah, but I don't... okay, it's a cute combo, but it doesn't work as an offlane, I think.
No. They were going to win on experience, at least, because they were only 2.
Should have. I'm not...
That Fisher early, and then he came back and it happened again, and he just was way behind. He was actually behind their supports in the defensive tri-lane, who were semi-roaming and not getting a lot done. Like, Venno roamed to bottom after Darksteer died, but he didn't need to.
Yeah.
He wasn't achieving anything there. He was just... That time from walking back and from the top lane to the bot lane should mean that he's behind on experience, especially when he's coming from a tri-lane that was up against a dual lane. But they were ahead on experience because of those 2 early kills and the time Bristleback spent out of lane. Keeper did a good job of not dying when Bristleback was out